So welcome to the production side of table grapes. You see here 8 greenhouses, 8 different greenhouses, which built in one. And the rainwater is coming here.
Oh, these are the grapes.
You should take your hands here. Please, Sarah, put your hand here. What is
warm.
Not only warm, but you see the air circulation.
Oh,
you see?
yeah.
You see? Because there's a very good ventilation. There's a perfect ventilation, and the air, the humid air, comes here and goes up. Because you see the holes on the top. Is like a chimney effect. People say that it is a chimney effect. There's the hot air is leaving there, and it is circulating in each greenhouse. You see all the greenhouses. There's a chimney effect, and it makes that the fungi are not able to stay alive on the plant because it is not humid. It keeps always dry.
Wow.
Then the fungi is not able to move. If it should be covered, if it is covered,
okay,
then there's no ventilation.
Then
and the fungi is taking the crop. Look, the wasp is eating. This is the damage of the wasp. But unfortunately, I cannot do too much. Only take these bad fruits out. And then you have a nice fruit to put on the market.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure you like it. Taste it. But still, very, very good sweet.
So I can see you have different varieties.
You can see that there was a lot of fruits hanging on. And this is already the secondary production.
This is so beautiful.
Secondary production of the table grapes.
How many varieties of grapes do you have?
You see, maybe 150 here. It's a little bit of collection of varieties, but in the recent period, I am selecting them. There was a variety here that I cut this and let the two new variety, which is the cotton candy.
Why did you cut it off?
Because the variety was not able to keep on the shelf. It was producing a nice product, but when the hot temperature was coming, when it started to become pasas. How do you say pasas? Raisins.
Oh,
it was
raisins.
quickly raisin.
That's Spanish. You
Yeah.
Spanish.
Pasas.
Okay.
And it is not good. When I wanted to harvest, it was already kind of shrink. Not good quality. I could not harvest. So, cut and put 2 new plants instead. See those ones? You can come to this place. This is also cutted because of the same reason. The name of the variety was Fekete BS.
Okay.
And it was not producing good enough fruit. So I put the new plant. Here is the new plant. And next year it will start growing. Sarah, take this beautiful fruit. Try. You will be amazed. You will really amazed.
Agrotourism is beautiful.
Taste it. Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Okay.
How many greenhouses do you use for your grape production?
I think all, except those two big ones.
You have 11 greenhouses.
We have altogether 11 greenhouses, 9 is used for table
fruit.
grape production.
Wow, this is beautiful. So, what are the challenges of growing grapes in the greenhouse?
Challenges. You have to select the right variety. The very first, you have to find the best variety that your market is asking. If you want to sell it, if you eat, it's okay. You eat all the grapes. All the grapes are fine and nice and tasty. But you have to select the right one that the market is asking for, that you can sell. If you want to sell it, then you need the right variety that the market is asking for. So the first one is the variety. You select the variety. I selected my variety is cotton candy. Cotton candy is incredibly good taste. We will go that way.
Okay.
I will show you. It does not make very long and big bunches. Only just the one. And a consumer can easily take it in hand. Not too big size. Is without seeds. No seeds inside. Because recently the market is asking for the seedless table grape.
Okay.
Seedless. It does not sucks. It does not make pasas. Raisins. It will all for a much longer period. It stays very healthy, good looking, no damages. Also, it is resistant against diseases because some of the variety are very sensitive. You can see many different varieties, and for instance, this plant is preferred by the insect. This is the insect. This is the insect. They are not living anymore because I used my orange oil.
Okay. Oh, Anis.
And the orange oil stops. You see the new leaves are quite normal.
Better.
Quite normal. But maybe it was a little bit later when I was protecting. And the orange oil, with the orange oil, you can protect each insect. Some plants are more sensitive. Some plants are less sensitive to the diseases. So cotton candy is not sensitive to powdery mildew because the other pest is a powdery mildew. Powdery mildew destroys the crop if you are not growing in a greenhouse, if the ventilation is not okay, if you don't leave enough leaves to cover the fruits, then the plant will have problems.
Okay.
So what
are
else?
The other challenges you have?
Sales. How to sell. Sell. The most important challenge is how to sell it, because in the right moment when the fruit is ready to sell, you have to sell it. The first and most important, the sales. Second, who is doing it? So labor is the second challenge. The variety is a challenge. The resistances is a very big challenge. You have to find a variety that is not sensitive to diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
How do you do
Let me show.
with the irrigation?
Well, irrigation is a complex item. You can see here different type of irrigation. In the spring, in early spring, when we spray, when we start the growing season, because the plant is cutted in the early season. We cut the plant, and the buds start growing. Before that, we put the organic fertilizer in the soil. I was explaining to you that the organic fertilizer was taken into this soil. I can still show you some of maybe not melted organisms. Look, it was not irrigated, and this is the fertilizer I was showing you with Apollina or Tribu. Is here. If it gets water,
Yes, it swells
it immediately start melting. It melts. So normally I put a lot of fertilizers here. Most of them are melted and consumed by the plant. So it started. You asked for the irrigation.
Yes.
So irrigation must be very, very well organized to cover the whole area by water in the very beginning of the season, to get the bacteria and the fungi start living. I give that water with that irrigation system you see above. Above the black line goes on the top, and then some places hanging on the irrigation sprinklers. You see the sprinklers over there.
Oh, okay.
That's the beginning of the season. Very beginning of February, March, April, I only use those ones.
Okay.
And then
You also have a drip irrigation.
yes, but right after when it is April, May, and the plant has growth, then I stop irrigation with those ones and start irrigating with these dripping
Drip irrigation.
drippers. Here are the drippers. The dripper controlled with this one.
Okay.
The pressure is controlled, kind of
Okay.
press control. Each day, this is a very light sandy soil, and each day it irrigates 20 minutes.
Wow.
I give 20 minutes, and I give the bacteria. I was speaking about
Bacteria.
the bacteria. I'm giving the bacteria. I will show you in a minute. And also a quite important part of the irrigation, that the rainwater is coming here. You see, it's completely wet.
Oh, yeah.
See here, it's not wet.
Yes.
It's only light wet. But the root system of the table grape is coming here to drink.
Oh.
See? So the rainwater can arrive here, and both sides it gives drinking for the table grape.
Okay.
But we are coming now to the variety.
The cotton candy.
So, Sarah, can you imagine this taste? Try this one. You will be amazed. Maravilloso.
I think this is the best.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
But we also like this one. You know, this spider.
Yeah.
The big spider
Uh-huh.
is eating the small spiders. We like it.
Wow. This is nice.
My favorite variety is cotton candy, and you see all those plants side. The small ones, the young plants, are all cotton candies.
What variety is this?
Manicure finger,
It's not
Because-
a finger.
it makes at the end of the fruit, it makes different color. You see here also.
Whoa.
It's a kind of manicure finger. The end of the fruit is making different color. This is the manicure finger. You see,
Yeah.
the end is
It has a dark color.
quite dark. Yes, if it gets enough sunlight. So this is a very good example.
Oh.
Dark at the end. The grape seed, table grape seed, is very healthy because it contains a lot of minerals, a lot of material that is good for your health. But if you are not breaking with your teeth, it's not chewing, then it
It's
comes
not
and
going
goes.
to be as effective as it should be.
Yeah, you have to chew this. Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. So the seeds should be cracked.
So from today, I'll be chewing my grape seeds. This is beautiful. Do you make wines out of these grapes?
Just for fun. We have to do something with it.
Okay.
So, which row? Look,
Wow.
here is still a lot of products on the plant.
Don't you think this is beautiful? It's really nice.
And this was the problem during the season. Because
it's forming raisins.
Yes. It
I
was.
see.
Now it is better, but see, the variety.
Which variety is this?
We say Muscat Joanna, but it is a very nice muscat taste. Try.
Okay.
The good variety, very healthy, no problem of the fungi, but it gets raisin
Mm.
and it's not good.
Just like you mentioned, the cotton candy, a lot of people are wanting the seedless ones. Some people have this belief that anything seedless is GMO, different varieties is GMO.
That's stupid.
So what do you have to say about it?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah,
Because it's nothing to do with the GMO.
Yeah,
It's simply the genetic, the traditional genetic. You can select such variety that makes not hard skin, hard seed skin, but soft skin.
Okay.
It's not true. It's the traditional genetics. I'm not a genetic, but I know some genetic people
Okay.
that I'm speaking to, and I believe what they are saying. I can believe what they are telling to me. And they say they only use natural selection. They understand how their material is working, and they are selecting the variety that doesn't make the seed, because it's parthenocarp. You know, you understand parthenocarpia.
Yeah.
So they
because-
select or
Yeah.
do something for the parthenocarpi. Seedless variety, like in your hand, is a seedless variety.
yeah.
It's a kind of parthenocarpia.
Yes.
So it's nothing.
The same way of making seedless oranges, because parthenocarpy helps people that want to go into production of maybe juice,
Yeah.
wines,
Mm.
because with fruits that have no seed, it's easier to make the juice from it, and it has much quantity of juice than the ones that have seed.
Also for children, it is easier to give for the
But
children.
I just wanted to clear this because I believe it's not GMO.
No.
But for the benefit of my viewers who believe that any fruit that does not have a seed is a GMO.
No, this is a production of a natural variety selection,
Okay.
and it's done by the breeders. The breeder know how to do that.
Okay.
Nothing to do with the GMO.
Yeah. Okay.
I show you a very nice variety. See the shape of the variety. It's big, like a nose,
Yes.
and red. Very nice. Good taste, isn't it?
Let me have this.
Yeah, very good taste. It's a huge tasting variety.
Take me to heaven.
Yeah. We can speak about another topic which is also important. Shall we put on rootstock, or should the plant be on its own roots? Shall we keep the own roots of the plant, or shall we graft the plant? Do we need grafted plants, or we do not need grafted plants? In this place, in these conditions, this light sandy soil, we don't need the rootstock. So I prefer, it was on rootstock,
Okay.
but that one is on its own roots. So I prefer the variety
So
to keep it on its own roots, because it is quicker and more vigorous, and even a little bit earlier,
Oh.
because the root system is determining the outcome of the end product. So I prefer in this sandy soil, light sandy soil, I prefer the on root. But if we go to heavy soils, then we have to use the rootstock.
So it's just for you to go with the vegetative parts of
Only vegetative part.
of the grape, then
Yes.
put it in the soil and it starts to produce.
Yeah, and it is
So
also very good news for your viewers that they can do their own plants. It is easy to make their own plants. Table grape is a product, is a plant that it is easily go vegetative, easily make roots.
Yeah. So when you take the vegetative parts and put in the soil, how long does it take before it starts to fruit?
Approximately a month or a little bit in a month or a little bit more than a month.
Really?
40 days, and you will have roots.
You know, I used to think that for you to grow grape, you need like a couple of like months or some years. To grow
Yeah,
grapes.
you need, but at least if you put this vegetative part to the wet soil,
Okay.
it makes roots after 40 days, for sure. After 40
Wow.
days, after 40 days, it start doing
It starts rooting.
rooting. But then you need another year, a complete year, to
To
get stronger and then make the fruity buds.
wow, this is
Uh,
interesting.
I would like to show you this because it is visible. So we will cut in the springtime, and we will use these buds for grafting. We can also do grafting here. Basically, many of my plants are grafted. I grafted myself. Maybe you remember I
Yes,
was
yes,
explaining.
yes.
See, this is my graft. This is a place where I cut the rootstock and put the variety Pamiati Smolnikova.
Wow.
That's and that was also a grafted
Okay.
plant, and the before it was also a grafted plant. And Preobrazhenie has been grafted here. See, this was one graft. Maybe the other one. No. Yes, this was the graft, because here is the
The board.
the stem,
This time, yeah.
because I put this stem here. This part was taken into this one, and it gets strong from here, because it is another variety.
Wow.
This is another variety. This is the new variety,
Wow.
Preobrazhenie.
This is interesting.
Yeah, easy. And I still have to show you something. This place, basically 2-3 varieties are here. That one is a long fruited, and this is a great taste variety. A bit late, but it has a great taste. And you see that it's already harvested here. Many already harvested, because there was many fruit hanging on.
I
But
can see that you have yellow pages for trapping insects.
yes, it's also part of the season. I have to see who is coming in and who is staying in the yellow trap. Then I see too many of these ones. I use the
The
magnifier.
lens.
Too many. Then I do some. I have to work it out.
Wow.
Only 10 years.
10 years?
10 years. I planted in 2013. This plant.
Wow.
This was one plant. Look,
Is one plant?
one plant.
Wow.
Two cycles.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is really big.
Sure. And I grafted. See, there is a graft. this is the graft. How can I show you?
Okay.
Is the name of the variety is Asia. Is a pinky Asia, and this is the place of the graft. No. Yes. This is the place of the graft. 2 years ago.
Wow.
This is the place of the graft, because there was a side shoot. I cut, put the variety, and now is growing a different variety. You see the oval shape. The oval shape, like it's the Rosas in Asia. And the other one is Italia. The name of the variety is Italia.
Wow.
And action.
I think that someone in Africa that is interested in going into production of grapes in the greenhouse, do you think it will work?
Of course. Let me think about the name of the person who has been working in this place. You remember once
Nigeria?
in Nigeria.
Okay.
I think he was from Nigeria,
Okay.
and I gave him some nice tissues, nice plants. Even I gave him plants. He took it to Nigeria, and a couple of months ago, he was sending me photos. And there is Zoltan. See, your variety is growing like crazy in Nigeria. He likes these weather conditions very much. So I'm not only know that it will work in your country in high tropical conditions, but it is existing already. These varieties exist in Nigeria.
This is interesting. I remember you mentioned the guy who was here, but I didn't really know.
What is his name?
Yeah. It's good to know that the grapes that we all import from outside the country to Nigeria and to other parts of Africa can grow in Nigeria, and also I believe in other parts of Africa. So this is a very nice one, and I know that a lot of people who are watching me might want to go into grape production in Nigeria, and this is a very perfect place to start from. It's a perfect place to get your ideas, your knowledge, and also the educational aspects of grape production. This is amazing. That's all I can say. So you mean these varieties are already existing in Nigeria?
Exactly, it is.
This is
and don't
interesting.
forget that he's also growing it in under plastic. He's
in the greenhouse?
In the greenhouse. He built a greenhouse because he has seen it, how to do that. He built a greenhouse and he's growing now table grapes.
I'll be happy to connect with the guy.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much. So this brings us to the end of our tour in this farm. I believe you learned a lot of things here. You can see a lot of activities that they do here on the farm. We have learned bits and pieces of how greenhouse production works, especially with the grape production. So if you are interested in greenhouse farming, grape production, you can as well write in the comment section if you have any question. You can also reach out to us. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, like, comment, and see you in my next video.